good YouTube, it is Mint, and welcome to the Wolf Howl. Now you've seen the title, haven't you? Sue's put it up. What's the title, Sue?
I don't know, because you've not told me what the title is, love, because you've just rushed me in here to do this video.
Breaking news.
Breaking news.
Breaking news about the COVID.
Oh, for crying out loud, is that what we're doing?
Yeah. It's about the COVID vaccine announcement today on BBC News.
Well, it's across the world, not just BBC, it's everywhere. Everywhere.
Well, but really, the big question is, would you take it, yes or no? Now, before we get into that, let's see
a bit of background.
Bit of background.
So, I mean, this is from the BBC website. So, obviously, I think it's probably just a blanket press release.
But I'm very interested in how this is being reported across the world. So
it's Pfizer and BioNTech. This,
which I think is a German company, if I'm not mistaken.
So it's been tested on 43,500 people in 6 countries and has so far raised no safety concerns. Okay, fair enough. And they plan to apply for emergency approval so that they can start using this vaccine by the end of the month.
So it's pretty quick.
It is pretty quick, yeah. And this is the bit that worries me. No vaccine has gone from the drawing board to being proven highly effective in such a short period of time. Now, that's the bit that worries me.
So this is going to worry people, and the burning question is, would you be one of the first people to take the vaccine? Now, obviously, the first people that they're going to offer it to is... Would you like to think? Well, the first people that will get it are celebrities. In fact, possibly celebrities'
dogs will probably get it.
Yeah.
Well, cats actually. It's cats that can catch.
I'm going to guess a lot of celebrities have bought it already.
Yeah.
There'll be black market versions of this already.
Right. So apparently the data shows that it's 2 doses, 3 weeks apart, and the trials have been in the USA, Germany, Brazil, Argentina, South Africa, and Turkey, and show 90% protection is achieved 7 days after the 2nd dose.
So, but
the data presented was only based on the first 94 volunteers to develop COVID. So,
which isn't many, is it?
It's not many.
It's less than 100 people. Yeah. So, the burning question is, would Suzanne take it?
No, I wouldn't. No, it's not been tested long enough. But then, I'd be right down the pecking order, love, anyway. Offered it.
So get back to it. It would be frontline workers, which basically...
The UK apparently is already in line to get 10 million doses, with a 30 million more doses ordered. Now, 40 million doses, when you look at our population, is nothing. So by the time the elite get theirs, then your celebrities, then the celebrity dogs.
Yeah. Then frontline workers.
You might sort of then get down to like the NHS. Care home workers, but God, you'd be talking years before it actually.
And then I should imagine, it's probably the likes of myself, which are sort of considered secondary key workers, where you're involved in the food chain. Which I know this might sound daft, but there's 2 things that will about this pandemic that made you think was how many people were dying per day. And then when you went to the supermarket and saw empty shelves. Now, when you see empty shelves, that's where the food chain is considered.
People are sheep. Yeah? They're sheep. It annoys me because if you actually do need toilet paper, yeah, you can't get any because these sheep have gone and bought it even though they didn't need it.
Yes.
Yeah, sheep. Yeah? What gets me, if they reported how many people died of cancer daily...
Yeah, that would be even more scarier.
More scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, so... I'm one of these that I don't watch the news now.
But personally, I would take it simply because when this originally all really kicked off, I was there seeing how society broke down pretty quickly within a 2 or 3 week period of people fighting...
Led by the press.
Yeah, fighting in aisles for bread and milk and stuff like that. So,
but no, I wouldn't take it. Just because, well, it's supposed to. Have I said this already? It's supposed to take 10 years to test a vaccine.
well, stuff like SARS, they haven't even got a vaccine yet.
SARS was how many years ago, and there's no vaccine. Now, obviously, probably priority was taken off that because it was contained.
Yeah.
As such. But also, they don't know how long this vaccine lasts you for. So it may be that you need...
And are major side effects not seen until...
well, that's it. It could be a few years down the line that any side effect is seen from it. You know, you just don't know.
Yeah.
You might be caught between a rock and a hard place.
Mm.
You really just don't know.
So this is why I want people to get in front of the camera and answer that burning question. Would you take the vaccine if it's offered to you?
Yeah, I mean, on the back of this, you've got a lot of people who made a lot of money today. The
stock market's rocketed.
The FTSE's up 5.5%.
Yeah, there was something over 80 billion put on me.
There's a hell of a lot of people made a lot of money today.
Yeah, there was winners and losers.
You've got, apparently the hospitality and airlines all had a massive jump on the back of this, whereas Amazon and Netflix didn't, which, I'm really upset about that.
Could you imagine if you'd have had inside info of this being announced today?
The problem is you'll have those people that will have made a lot of money, and then if there's another announcement in a couple of weeks that it doesn't work, those same people will make a lot of money.
Yeah, they will.
So, it would be good.
It is a good announcement.
It makes people more confident with.
But like I say, get yourself in front of that camera. Give your views on whether you would take it or not.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what other countries, how many they've bought. I mean, the UK's like 40 million, which, like I say, is nothing. So, how many of the US got planned to buy?
Yeah, I don't know what the population of the US is.
It's massive. Compared to us.
Is it over 1 billion or under 1 billion? Come on, love.
I don't know. Do I have to Google it now?
Google it now. Look at that, I've even dressed for the occasion and everything. I've put a shirt on.
I should have put you in a shirt and tie.
Not a shirt and tie, it's not a bloody newsreader. I should have put my glasses on.
No, it's not. It's 328 million.
Is that all?
Yeah,
I thought it was more than that.
We're 66.6.
That's you.
83.
Yeah.
So.
Somebody's going to make a lot of money out of this, whether it's stocks and shares, whether it's...
My only concern with it is, also, I've just had a thought of this now, they're going to be using every production line, pharmaceutical-wise, to produce this vaccine. So is that going to have a knock-on effect on other drugs that get
being produced? Yeah.
So you're going to end up with a shortage of, diabetic...
other sort of medicines.
Cancer drugs or...
Because it is going to be a vial, isn't it?
Yeah,
obviously.
It also says it's got to be stored at a certain temperature as well, so it's not like you can...
Now here's an odd thing.
What?
When all this kicked off months and months ago, because I'm in the food chain, all mobile chilled containers that were spare...
Yeah, well they were supposed to be for morgues.
Yeah, mobile morgues. They were all taken up by the government. That's a bit of a scary thought to start with.
Yeah,
so that's why I'm all. That's another reason why I'm all for the vaccine. So on that note, don't forget to like, subscribe, share. What else, babe?
Leave a comment.
Leave a comment and don't forget to get that vid up of your own. Because I'm just so interested in knowing what people think about this. And I'll catch you next time.
Probably they've had enough of it and just won't do it.
No, I'll catch you next time.